Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Augusta, and if this is your first time here, please hit the subscribe button down below and join this amazing YouTube family. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I did these feeding braids on my 4C hair. And guys, this is my first time ever trying feeding braids, okay, and it turned out beautiful. So if this is your first time ever trying this out, then you need to watch this video, okay, because it's also my first time. And I started out with unwashed hair. It's not like my hair is dirty, okay. I just did a twist out a couple of days ago, and you know what, I decided to just go ahead and also do this feeding braids on same hair without washing it, because I'm only going to have it on for a couple of days, like 7 to 10 days before taking it down. So I decided to just go ahead and do the feeding braids on the hair, and I'll end up washing my hair after I take down the feeding braids. Okay, so to detangle my hair, I like to spray water on my hair first, just to soften my hair a little bit, and then I go ahead to use my fingers to detangle it a little bit before using a white tooth comb. Okay, so this is how I usually detangle my hair, and I love working in sections. Now after detangling my hair, I went ahead to start parting my hair, okay, with a small pointed comb. And I just wanted to do a 4 feeding braids on my hair, so I had to part my hair into 2 first in the middle, like you guys saw in the beginning, and then I had to go ahead and start parting each side into 2. Okay, so this will give you 4 braids at the end. To slick down my hair and to make the pattern very crisp, I use 2 gel for my hair. Okay, I use the Gorilla Snoo gel, and I'll also use the Shine and Jam gel. And guys, this is the first time I'm ever using the Gorilla Snoo gel, and I can swear by it already. Like, I was so surprised that I've been missing out on this gel. Okay, this is the best gel for 4C hair. Okay, so if you have very kinky hair and you're yet to find a gel that will help slick your hair down very well, then try out the Gorilla Snoo gel. Okay, that is what I used for my hair. I used it only at the roots of my hair and at the parting, okay, just to make sure that the parting of my hair is very clean and that the roots of my hair is slicked down. Okay, and I went ahead to use a small comb to smoothen the hair more, okay, and make sure that I got every piece of hair. I use this braiding hair from Expression, guys, and it's already pre-stretched, and they have lots of it out there. Okay, so you can get anyone you want. So I picked the chunk of hair I'm going to be using for this braid, and I went ahead to separate it into 5 pieces, making sure that the first one is the smallest and the last one is the biggest. Okay, so they are not same sizes, guys, they are different sizes, and the first one I'm going to be using is the smallest, and the last one is actually the biggest. Okay, I started off with my natural hair, guys, and I went ahead to just take off the small piece of hair at the front, and I'm using a comb because it just makes it easier for me to pick out the hair. Okay, now I went ahead to separate that small piece of hair into 3. Okay, and now I'm going to use it to start doing the feeding braids, and this is just like you're doing your cornrow. Okay, you know how you start off your cornrow? That is how I started off this hair. I started off with my natural hair, and I did about 3 steps of cornrow, okay, before I started adding the hair extension. So feeding braids are like cornrows, just that you add you feed in extensions as you go. Okay, so I did about 3 steps with my natural hair before I started feeding in the extension hair. Okay, so I started off with the smallest piece of the extension hair, and I grabbed that small piece and then I added it into my index finger, as you guys can see here in the video. Okay, so I added that piece into my index finger, and I went ahead to continue braiding or continue doing the cornrow. Okay, and then after doing 1 step, I added the second piece of hair. And guys, just take your time. Okay, as you guys can see, I took my time. I was not in a hurry. Just like I said, this is my first time ever trying this. Okay, so I made sure to take my time to try and get it to be perfect. Okay, I know it's not the best out there, but guys, it turned out beautiful. Okay, so just take your time. Okay, grab that piece of hair and then you add it to your thumb, as you guys can see in this video, and you want to grab one end of the hair, okay, with your natural hair, and then you want to continue braiding. Okay, and after adding the first and second one, I do about 2 steps before adding the third one, then about 2 steps before adding the fourth one. Okay, but with the first and second one, I only did 1 step braid before adding the second one. Okay, just take your time, take this video back and watch this step again. I'm going to show it again, okay, but if you didn't get it, you can take it back, and watch it again, okay. So this is what you're going to do until you finish adding the 5 piece of hair, okay. And after adding the 5 piece of hair, I just went ahead to continue, braiding the hair down just like you do your normal cornrow, okay. Guys, one thing I would advise to do if you have very kinky hair is to comb your hair as you go. You can have your comb by your side, so as you braid, you just pick up the comb and comb out the tip of your hair, okay. This is going to help make your braid look very, very smooth, okay. You can also add some gel at the tip of your hair as you go.
We lost our minds in the darkness of night. We live to die. We lose our souls every day. We lost our minds. We don't remember what's wrong and what's right. What's right. The world is dead, but we stay. 'Cause we are born as living fights. We live to die. We live to die.
So guys, I'm going to explain this again, okay. I went ahead to detangle my hair, I combed it, and I added some gel at the roots of my hair, and I used the Gorilla Snoo gel, okay. And I also added the Shine and Jam gel at the tip of my hair. Now I went ahead to bring out like a small piece of hair at the front, and I separated it into 3 parts. Then I started the cornrow with it, okay. So I started off with just my natural hair. I didn't add any hair extension to it, okay. And I went ahead to do about 3 to 4 braids before I started adding the hair extension. And as you guys can see, I took my time. I wasn't rushing through this. Just like I said, this is my first time. I am not perfect with this at all, so this is my first time trying this out, okay. So I went ahead to take the smaller piece of extension and I added it to my index finger, as you guys can see, and then I did a 1 full braid, okay. Take your time, guys, don't rush through this, okay. After doing the first braid, I went ahead to add another piece of hair to my index finger, and then I did like a second braid. I went ahead to add the next piece of hair to my index finger, okay, and I also did another braid, but this time I did 2 braids before adding the 3rd hair, and then the 4th, and then the 5th, okay. And guys, just like I said before, remember to use a comb to keep combing the tip of your hair as you do your cornrow or as you do your feeding braids, okay. I completely forgot to use it most of the time. Like, you guys can see how I was struggling to separate my natural hair because my hair is so kinky, okay. So if your hair is this kinky and is freezing, then please use a comb to keep combing the tip as you break down. This is just going to make your work so easy. And also, don't forget to keep adding the Shine and Jam gel at the tip of your hair just to make it look more smoother and very easy to work with, okay. So guys, when I got to where like my natural hair ended, or like to the tip of my natural hair, I realized that the hair extension I have left was too small, okay. So I decided to add in a little more hair extension, okay. So I just did it the way I did it before. I grabbed a piece of the hair extension and I added it to my index finger and continue braiding. You're not even going to see it at all, okay. And I did it a second time. I didn't want to add it once because I don't want there to look very bulky, okay. So I separated the piece of hair I wanted to add into 2, and I added the first one and also the second one, and I went ahead to braid off the remaining parts of the hair. So I ended up doing the other part of my hair off camera, and this is what the hair turned out at the end, okay. It looks so cute, guys, and I couldn't believe it. Like, this is my first time doing this hairstyle, so it was a big push for me, okay, because I'm not perfect with cornrows at all. So being able to do this hairstyle and it turned out this beautiful was a big push for me. Okay, and this is a very quick protective hairstyle you can do in just an hour or two, depends on how fast you are. Okay, I ended up doing it in 2 hours because I had to like set my camera, you know, make sure the camera is always turned on, my lighting is right and all that, so that took a lot of my time. Okay, but yeah, it's a very quick protective hairstyle. The only thing is it doesn't last long. Okay, at the most a week or two. Okay, so yeah guys, let me know in the comment section what you all think about this hairstyle. How well did I did? Like, rate me in the comment section and let me know if you're going to try it out yourself. If you're still here watching and you're yet to subscribe to my channel, please hit the subscribe button down below and join this amazing YouTube family. Don't forget to let me know what you think in the comment section. Okay, and yeah, this is the end of the video guys. See you all in my next one. Bye.